Good evening, everybody. This is Moster. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's Thursday, July 8th, and I am going to be talking through the New York Times crossword for Friday, July 9th. The general format is that I push the button, you hear me talk to myself as I work it out, maybe I make a joke or two, maybe I complain about some nonsense, maybe I'm an idiot, and after that, I kind of go through and give you my thoughts about the puzzle in general and how I did on it. And then if there's anything interesting that I think needs a little more attention, or maybe something that that I might have missed the first time around because I got it on the crosses, look for anything like that that will maybe trip somebody up. And that's about it. So without further ado, here we go. Spelunker's aid is a lamp. Probably. Went 4 and 5. It's not sought. Club alternatives. This is an interesting one because it could be a lot of things. It could be golf, although I don't know what it would be for 4 in golf. It could be, like the actual things. It could be something having to do with club soda. So we'll leave it blank for now. The Polka Hall of Fame and the Pro Football Hall of Fame. No idea. Interpret the parts of. That's an interesting one. Line for a sleigh ride, I'm going to say rain, although I'm not sure. Olympics Hall of Fame with a question mark. So this is going to be some kind of a theft of something, but I don't know. Or it could be some weird punny thing. European World Capital. Can't be as many things as it used to be, but still, there's no question mark, so it's not going to be something goofy. Images that are nice and easy to look at is probably eye candy. Yes. Master Negotiator. Move named for the 19th century. So let's say Axel, because it's the one that I know. I think it's AXEL, not AXLE, because it's a name, apparently. Most milk toasty is going to be probably mildest. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe one day I'll look up the actual definition of milk toast, but whenever I hear it, it's in that context of, or the way I interpret it as you're dipping your toast in your milk, so it's easier to consume. Anyway, skill for a good physician is going to be bedside manner, which makes me think of William Carlos Williams, because he was apparently a pretty cool dude, although I don't know if his reputation would survive the 21st century, but I always like his poetry, and the fact that he was a physician at the same time is pretty fucking cool. Folk rock band with 2 1965 hits with the, and it's 5. I'll get there eventually. With an Office of Air and Radiation. Let's say EPA, but that's one that could be any number of things, especially these days. Some TripAdvisor listings. I don't know. I kind of looked at this out of the corner of my eye and said ins inside my head, so let's stick that in there and see what happens. Light brown seals, so it's not babies. But it could be something like that. I don't know, breeds of seal or species of seal, whatever. Frozen character with antlers, I don't know. It's not the final number. Is EST for estimate. Skier's problem mogul? I didn't think they were really problems, so maybe I'm wrong. Equanimity in 5. Peace is 5, but it's a stretch. Calm, evenness. Accept things as they are. I don't know, any number of Nurse's office supplied Band-Aids. No, or maybe it's single? It says supply singular, so let's put Band-Aid. That's a weird one, but it could be right. Sassy. Sassy. And 4. Impish is longer. Bratty is longer. Smart is too long. Sport that made its first Olympic splash in 1904. That's kind of weird because the Olympics started not much before that. But anyway, that's probably a pretty basic pun for diving. Slot machine bonus. Extra. No. I don't know. I'm going to put spin here. And we'll see. Peace of mind with an E is maybe, anyway, we'll put idea. Something is almost definitely wrong with BDI. Crawl. Creep. ALONG. I don't know. I don't really like that. Excuse me or don't. It happens. Stretched out taut. 2 times. Just twice? International group that's well financed with a question mark. Well financed, so it's OPEC. Blah, blah, blah. Oil well. OPEC is oil and petroleum exporting countries or something like that. Pump up. Probably hype, but maybe not. Did some crew work is road. Kind of force. I don't know, it's not brute. That we'll come back to. Box on Broadway Loge. Shouted greeting is ahoy. Word with air or square. This American Life and Others podcasts. I thought, well, whatever. Led the way. People-powered vehicles. Pedal something. I guess Band-Aids is wrong, which is fine. No, because it's not pedal. It's PEDAL, isn't it? Isn't PEDDLE to sell? Yeah, whatever. It helps make waiting easier. Tray. Because it's waiting like wait service, wait staff, that kind of thing. Common night school class. It's ESL or GED, almost definitely. ESL is English as a second language, and GED is the high school equivalency thing. Goes to hell with a question mark. We're going to come back to TV journalist Baldwin. I have no idea. Choice made while thinking ugh is going to be lesser evil. Mahjong set is tiles. Ungenteel laugh is probably snort. Long dresses are maxis. I feel like that one we had recently. You can see right through it is pain. Probably, which is interesting. But there are any number of things that this could be. But it's almost definitely with an S on the end, so we're going to leave that part. On menus, it's often by the lobster. Tartar. T-A-R-T-A-R. T-A-R-T-A-R-S-A, yes. Okay. tartar sauce. Big wheel at a party is Brie. Millennia is eons. Keep it on is don't give up. Biblical birthday gift. Myrrh. However you spell myrrh, probably what it is. Capital of the Philippines, I'm sure I've heard. Over. The top. I don't really like that, but we'll see. Doesn't surrender. One of these is wrong. Twice a road. Charming vulnerability. Some kind of spot. I don't think it's soft spot. Journalist, a fellow who was depicted on a postage stamp in 2020. It's the sort of thing I would know if I actually read the Times instead of just doing the fucking crossword puzzle. Israeli PM between Rabin and Netanyahu. I will keep my opinions to myself. And it's not Golda Meir because she was like first. I don't know. Oxymorphone is an opiate. Sounds like a good one. Followed-tailed? Downton Abbey daughter Edith, only because it fits. Irrational thing to celebrate, ha ha ha, is Pi Day. So that's probably EpiPen. Yes, it's definitely EpiPen. But we'll get there later. Not. I don't know. I don't know which of those two is wrong still. I mean, it's not gonna impact the two that are going down, probably. But we'll see. Oh, the NATO alphabet pop. I was just talking to somebody about this today, from whom I learned that you can remember J is for Juliet because R is for Romeo. And that's pretty cool. Anyway, sacks that trip is ices. Head turner is neck. Group, so it's NWA, so road is wrong. So it's a word? Okay. I guess it's Friday. Went for, I still don't know, but I'm more confident that's a D. So I still don't know what that is. Parse is this one. Okay. Olympics Hall of Fame gold. That'd be kind of weird and weak, but oh, all right, yeah, because it's like paddle wheel or something. Descend is that one. So what do we have here? Led the way, opened, paddle boats. Still don't know that. Club alternatives. Still don't know that either. Ohio. What the fuck is up with Ohio and Halls of Fame? Isn't the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland? Anyway, this is Oslo. Something is wrong here. And I'm going to say that it's pain rather than descend. And this most military with an E. T-E. Maybe I'm wrong. What's this? Folk rock. The Birds sounds vaguely familiar. Master Negotiator's Closer. Lens you can see right through. T-E-E. Meek. Oh, so it's not tartar sauce. Okay. So this is Brooke. BLT for club. Yes, sandwich. That seems like it's been coming up lately, too. Well, I've been saying that a lot, so maybe I'm actually remembering shit, which sounds pretty weird on its own for any number of reasons, but we'll leave meekest. Market price is what this is. The glory of having an expense account is that I've seen menus that say things like that. Light brown seals, I still don't know, but it's some kind of a something. I don't know shit about Frozen. I know Olaf, and I never remember if it's Ilsa or Elsa. And it's one of those ones that screws me up from time to time. Skier's problem, I still don't know. Equanimity is going to be something weird, which is fine. I figured this was EpiPens before. Doesn't surrender. Clings to. So this is Cook's? I don't know. Maybe. Named after Captain Cook, perhaps. Is Skier's problem a plane? That seems... I don't know. What's this way? Journalist that I should know who I don't. Go with the flow. Okay. GOWITHTHEFLOW. Sassy. Followed. Heated. That one's been coming up definitely lately. Slot machine bonus free spin, alright. Snail's pace, so heated is wrong, so alright. Healed. That's a little bit silly of me, but whatever. Snail's pace. Fair. So, alright, I guess this is myrrh. And it's Quarks? Is that how you spell myrrh? We'll find out in a little while. Capital of the Philippines. Now I feel like the P might be wrong. I don't know. Skier's problem. What's this? Glare. That makes sense. Israeli PM. I still don't know this. So, alright, maybe this is soft spot. Just weird, but whatever. Alright, so I guess this is Fen. That makes sense. Over the new. So it is EPA. Capital of the Philippines. Like, oh, capital, right, with an A. That's a good one. That would have did kind of. But yeah, you gotta look out for shit like that. Capital with an A is money, is peso. Equanimity is poise. And this is Shimon Perez. Okay, keep trying. Just keep trying. Just keep trying. Let's see if we can find the typos. Lamp, opted, went for yes, BLTs, Ohio parse. Rain is probably right. Gold medals is probably right. Oslo, eye candy. Closer, Axel, meekest, bad side manner. Roots, heritage. Okay, birds, EPA. Inns, I put that in before and it seems like it fits. Light brown seals are corks. I mean, that could be something else, but I don't think so. I mean, myrrh is a intentional wild card. But anyway, it's not the final numbers estimate. Glare is probably right. Poise is probably right. GOWITHTHEFLOW. EpiPens. Pert. Diving. which I still say is silly, but whatever. Free spin idea. SNAILS PACE. It's not going to be with a Z. No, Payday. Okay, twice. OPEC. Hype. Ord. Task. Kind of force. Okay, Loge. Lila hates that noise. Ahoy. Mile. Fine. Air mile. Square mile. Podcasts. Led the way. Opened. PADDLE. BOATS. Tray. ESL. DESCENDS. Brook. LE. SSER. Evil. Mahjong Tiles. Snort. Maxi Lens. MARKET. PRICE. Brie Cheese. Millennia's Eons. Don't give up. Still with Myrrh. Peso. Yeah. A new over, as in once again or whatever. CLINGSTO. Still tracks. Soulspot I don't love, but it's right. Gwen is ringing a bell. I mean, it's not right. No, that's silly. Opiate is correct. Healed. Edith Shore. Pi Day. Not fair. Papa Ice's neck. NWA. And we're back around. Okay. Other than oh, alright. It could be with a U. I'm going to mash this vowel. And then I'll go back to the I. Why? Dumas. When you hear me say Dumas, it's a reference to Shawshank Redemption. And specifically, there's a scene when they're building the library and they're reading the book, and this guy misreads Dumas as dumbass. So that's me calling myself a dumbass, even though I'm not really a dumbass, and 22 minutes is a fine time. And this was a pretty good one, I think. I'm certainly happy with 22 minutes for a Friday for myself. The birds, whatever, that's certainly within my own rules. EpiPen was a good one, I thought, out of all of these. And I don't know, I like these ones at the end of the week when there's no theme. But I think I said this once before. It's a very whatever-ish thing to say. It's not really a theme so much as it's a milieu. Like, there's still a shape to it, and there's still, I don't know, there's some level of connectivity that you can still kind of feel through, or I perceive that way with a lot of these when they do, because they work to the same shapes, and it's one individual with one editor who's really doing the work. So, they're going to have a point of view regardless of if it's explicit in the description or the clues or anything. But, I don't know, free spin on a slot machine. I think that makes sense. Yeah, there's not a lot here that's really got you that I haven't already talked about. I can't really see. Yeah. Alright then. I will leave it here. I will wish you all a lovely evening, or wherever, whenever you may encounter this, and hopefully I'll hear from you soon.